and welcome to GreenBiz Studio. I am Suze Oki, Director of Design Strategy and Senior Analyst of the Circular Economy at GreenBiz, and I'm here with Christopher Davidson, Vice President of Sustainability at WestRock. Welcome to the studio, Chris.
Thanks, Suze. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too. Now, corporate commitments are on the rise, from 2025 packaging goals that require recyclable, compostable, or renewable packaging to carbon-driven net zero commitments. Yet sometimes these goals are posed at odds, particularly when it comes to plastic packaging and the carbon trade-offs of selecting a fossil fuel-based but lightweight packaging material. So my question for you, Chris, what role can fiber-based packaging play in achieving a more circular packaging while addressing those carbon footprints?
Sure, Suze. Really, fiber-based packaging is really well placed to serve a key role in advancing the circular economy because there's a lot of circularity already built in. Wood fiber is renewable, it's recyclable, and compostable. Trees can be replanted or they can regenerate naturally and then be managed for both fiber for packaging and solid wood products. So at WestRock, when trees are brought into our mill system, we first have to chip them up to make the pulp needed for paper. And we can use the waste from chipping in our boilers to make steam and electricity to run our process. Water is also needed in the paper making process too, but there's a lot of recirculation of that water multiple times before we finally treat it and return it back to the surface waters of the site. Also, the chemicals that we use in the pulping process, they're also used multiple times. And when their usefulness in the manufacturing process is complete, they can be burned for energy. And any waste paper that we generate at our paper mills or during the conversion process, that can be brought back in, repulped, and made into new paper products. So the process really is circular by design. Now, you also asked about carbon footprints, and the work that we've done over the last 18 months really demonstrates how we're continuing to build on that circularity. We've recently had our science-based target validated and published a new set of sustainability goals. So in preparation for validation of our SBT, we spent a lot of time analyzing potential pathways and levers that we can pull to achieve it and possibly go beyond. So reducing our use of fossil fuels, increasing energy efficiency, and using more renewable electricity are all areas that we've focused on. So while our process is inherently circular, we are working hard to address carbon footprint improvement, and we're also working on innovations in package design that will contribute to even more circular fiber-based packaging.
Fantastic. Now, when it comes to switching packaging materials for more sustainable outcomes, what do you see as the largest barriers to overcome, and what role can companies like WestRock play in overcoming these hurdles?
So what we're seeing is that customers really are moving away from strictly transactional relationships. They're looking for packaging suppliers that can help them to improve their packaging overall. Yes, there's a strong focus on carbon footprints, but many also want to move away from plastic where it makes sense. And in many instances, fiber-based packaging can help them do that. So we offer our customers an opportunity to start from the beginning by examining not only the design of the package itself, but also considering things like how the change will enhance their branding ability and manufacturing efficiency. So at WestRock, we have a large machinery business, and that investment in automation allows us to leverage the talent that we have, along with science and technology, to really help solve those thorny customer problems at considerable scale. Our automated packaging systems can help customers both optimize their operations, reduce energy and materials, overall helping them to reduce production costs and drive efficiency. So we've got numerous examples where we've partnered with our customers to create a custom packaging solution that included a customized automation solution. And that helps them solve their original sustainability request, but it also helps them to improve their overall production process. So for many of them, I think one of the biggest barriers is helping them to see the opportunity for change and getting them to realize that in some instances, they may not get everything they originally were looking for, but if they view the switch in truly holistic terms, they've actually ended up with a much better package for their product and a much better relationship with the supplier partner.
Sounds fantastic. Now, my last question for you, when we tap into the bioeconomy for things like fiber packaging, it's critical we assure we're staying within those planetary boundaries and replenishing natural systems wherever feasible. So how does WestRock approach this balance and ensure responsible, sustainable procurement from our forests?
Well, obviously, because wood fiber is the basis of our business, making sure that we source all of our fiber responsibly has just been a tenet of our company and our industry for many years. We have one of the largest certified fiber sourcing systems in the world, and it's the basis for how we ensure that all of the wood fiber we use is responsibly sourced. Many people don't know this, but we actually don't own any forest land in the US, so all of our wood is sourced from other landowners, the majority of whom are small private landowners, and we work with many of them through our procurement foresters at our mills, but also through the certification bodies themselves. So that's organizations like the Sustainable Forestry Initiative and the American Tree Farm System. We also engage with organizations like the Nature Conservancy, where we support conservation projects that help improve biodiversity and contribute to improved forest management globally. So we're very proud of the role that we play in ensuring that forests are managed sustainably and that working forests actually remain forests. Forest lands serve as those natural carbon sinks. They filter our water, they allow biodiversity to thrive, but they also provide us with raw material for products that we all use every day. So we view them as critical areas of natural capital that we have to support.
Thank you, Chris. You just heard from Christopher Davidson, Vice President of Sustainability at WestRock. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.